Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the upper bracket semi-final best of 3 game here at the Cobx CSGO Championship. It is between SemperX and Team Wolves. I'm Shadslayer, joining me is Archie. Archie, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? So this is set up to a very exciting match, but SemperX against Team Wolf on Cobble. Interesting pick letting Cobble through there by Wolf, don't you think?
Yeah, so SemperX, their go-to maps have been Mirage as well as Cobble, while for Wolf it has been Cache and Inferno. And SemperX, they have had some really good results on both those maps. In fact, they've been playing a lot of Mirage recently. They even took 13 rounds of Risky very recently on Mirage in the ESL India Premiership. And they beat Wolf on Cobble 16-8 as well in the same tournament. And today, they in the map veto, they decide to pick it themselves, that is Team Wolf. And SemperX had no problem picking up Mirage themselves, and if required, we'll be going to a third map on Train. But for now, we're gonna have SemperX starting on the CT side. They're gonna have 5 sets of armor, while Wolves, they're gonna have 3 sets of armor and utility on Amaterasu as well as DNM, that is Gokmeister.
Yeah, and also I remember watching SemperX play Cobble against Elements, and they had no trouble dispatching off, and then we see 3 quick kills coming in from SemperX. Wolves down to 2 people, Amaterasu and that's DNM, I think. Yeah, that is DNM. Gokmeister is always DNM. Good to see him playing again, but there we go. Down goes Amaterasu as well as DNM. And very comfortable pistol round coming out from SemperX, and that's what I said. I saw them completely dispatch off with Elements on the same map. Yep. Hunter and Mythil, that deadly duo of aim stars, just crazy good.
Yeah, it was in fact 16-8 in the upper bracket quarterfinal match up against Elements. They had an amazing match. The standout player for SemperX was Mythil that in that server that day, and today he got off pretty much SemperX to a very good start here as well. Very important that you do win the pistol round on the CT side. It allows you to get that buffer next couple of rounds as well, and every single round on the CT side is way too crucial on Cobblestone.
And this nade from Mythil might just do a ton of damage over by Belong. If he just drops it right now, he could do a lot of damage to the players just chilling there by Belong. And the thing is, on Cobblestone, right? Okay, so that nade did absolutely bugger all because CSGO nades. Like even a pixel of a stone will not do anything, apparently. There comes the eventual re-push, and Mythil is completely white. He is Snow White, and they push through the Molotov. Taking a lot of damage there, Mythil, and there we go. Hunter. Wow, in the meantime, Amaterasu is on the flank, picks up a UMP. I don't think they're aware of the fact that Amaterasu is on the flank. Oh, but he does get picked off by Mythil, and Hunter cleans it up with the kill on Ritz. Fairly clean anti-eco coming out there from SemperX. They just lose 1 player. Pretty interesting.
Yeah, they pretty much gave up aggression on B Plateau there. Allow the T's to come into the B bomb side, but once they do drop down and wrap around towards connector, they had that crossfire setup well and going, and even the rotate coming in from Amaterasu through connector into B didn't manage to get much done. And SemperX 2-0, full eco coming in from Wolves, and going in for an aggressive mid play here. Impale.
Might just get completely cut down here if they're not careful. And Impale got out DNM, down goes DNM, and stepping away, gets 2. Unfortunately, unable to land any more kills. But there's Fox with a quick rotate, gets 1. In the meantime, Starboy finds Monster, and it's now all down to Amaterasu. And he is, well, all he has is a P250 to work with. Foxy does recover the FAMAS.
Yeah, they managed to keep that rifle going, but it's already done its work. Amaterasu down to 54 points of health, but SemperX off to a hot start here in map 1, which is Wolves' map pick on Cobblestone 3-0.
Yeah.
And yeah, again coming back to the veto, right? The funny part there was Nuke that was available in the middle after the first set of picks, and both these teams haven't played a lot of Nuke, and Wolf did not want to take the gamble. They banned away Nuke, and that allowed SemperX to take away their Inferno, and we moved.
Here's the thing, right? problem with Nuke is that it requires quite a beefy PC to run.
Yeah.
And if you're playing from... Ooh, actually taking a lot of damage there. The thing is, if you're playing from a cafe, you don't know whether these PCs will be capable of running Nuke at the required FPS.
I mean, I was going to mention that exact same thing. This is an online tournament, probably a different scenario. The players might have PCs good enough to run them, but at most cafes here in India, Nuke is a very big problem. It pretty much comes down to a gamble to pick it, even if you are good on the map. But for the moment, though, it's going to be a gun round coming in. The first one for Wolves. SemperX, they're going to be able to invest into the AWP here. 3 rifles, they carry on that from us from the previous round, and Starboy, he's going to stick with the UMP. For the moment, 2 players going in for connector control here. Starboy is playing just outside of drop room. He's going to hear players coming in. There is a pop flash coming in as well, but the T's not playing aggressive just yet here. Amaterasu is going to be slowly coming through the corner here, but Starboy, patience there, takes cover, goes for the spray down, but Manan does get the trade frag there, 4v4, but they know exactly where Manan is playing from. Meanwhile, DNM just walks out of plateau there, takes Mithalev's head off. Hunter does get 1 kill, but Monster stepping it up, monstrous play there. Down to 1 HP, but he does bring it down to a 1v3 here. Impale all alone. It's going to be coming in from Museum with that FAMAS, but does look like Wolves are all but poised to put their first round on the board.
I mean, Impale should try and get that 1 frag on the Monster. That's going to really turn the screws on the Wolves' economy right now. If they lose more than 2 rifles in this scenario, they don't have the money necessary to buy fully into the next round. You'll see a couple of UMPs. Same with the CTs actually, their economy isn't all that great either. I think someone, because Hunter bought up the op, someone might have to drop something for a teammate, maybe a UMP or something. Oh, I mean, Impale just being patient there. Maybe we'll go and try and pick up a gun. Took a lot of damage because of the blast, being in the blast radius. That's unfortunate, but yeah. So I think Mithil can drop Hunter of a mass and the rest of the team can buy up. Oh no, wait, that AK-47 saved up will prove extremely crucial in this going forward in this round. Yeah, the op does come out onto Hunter. Pretty much a full buy coming out from SemperX. That 1 saved rifle really did come in handy. And over on the flip side, yeah, everyone's got a full buy coming in. But this is going to be the crucial round. Whoever loses will get reset and will have to leave for the next round. Oh, and DNM taking a ton of damage there right off the bat. He's effectively taken out of the round. He's on 16 HP right now.
Yeah, Gawkmeister there, just before the smoke blooms up, gets dropped all the way down to 14 points of health. Starboy back on drop duty there, just playing just outside, and Impale is gonna cop a nade right where it hurts. 57 points of health now, but Gokul is patiently waiting out in the corner, but he spots him out, takes his head off, and SemperX get off to a really good start on this round here. They get the Molotov down, ensuring that Ritz is not able to play up aggressive and try and get some resemblance of trade going. Trying to take drop control here, Amaterasu. He does have Manan helping out as well, but we saw Starboy the last time around. He did manage to get that 1 frag before he got traded away. Looks like he's going to have to do the same yet again, but there's Mithilev, who's rotated all the way back to connector, so Manan is going to be pincered up for the moment.
Manan needs to be careful. Once the smokes dissipate, he's in a world of trouble. He can get kicked from either side. In the meantime, Starboy repositioning himself. Starboy playing drop very smart. There we go. Down goes Mithil, down goes Foxy, Amaterasu, and Manan opening things up for the T's. Man advantage back, rested back on the CTs, and oh, Ritz is gonna find the kill on Impale, but Hunter finally replying with a kill onto Manan. And they need to do something. It's 2v3, it's a very doable retake. Hunter needs to be careful.
This play here was taken straight out of FaZe's playbook from earlier today. So there's a round where it was 4v3 in favor of Astralis, who were on the CT side. We had Nico come down into the drop room. There was one player who was playing connector, two players playing on the B bomb side. Nico, his job was just to stay there and keep making a lot of noise. And they slowly rotated the bomb all the way to A, which was being held by only one player. They get the frag, they get the bomb down, and from that point on, the smokes come in, and it's almost impossible for a retake. And now Nico is in a very good position to go in for the loop around as well. So, looks like Wolves have done a little bit of homework. They've been watching some international games as well, and they managed to get the second round on the back of a very beautiful play there.
And the money on both teams looking quite, well, shit. And yeah, the force buy makes complete sense this time around because the money on, Wolves isn't that great either. So there's still reset potential coming in here. But they need to be careful. There's one Swag 7 out, one UMP, one FAMAS and a rifle and an op. So, and Mithil playing with the CZ, he needs to play up close. I would take the CZ, Swag 7 to Broken Wall and play from here. That's the most potent position for this gun on this map. Like, personally, I would prefer playing Broken Wall with a Mag 7 or an auto shotgun more so than a rifle. It is so potent. But yeah, drop is also a very good position to play with a shotgun.
And we have seen, in fact, Wolves liking to push two players up towards drop room early in the round. So Starboy, with that Max 7, is going to have to get some work done, while Hunter, he does not have AWP available. And in fact, it's Mithil F who's going to open things up with the CZ. And yeah, that shotgun didn't even have work to do there, as that Molotov is going to force off Amaterasu. Very unconventional there. They always in the previous couple of rounds, they used to go for that double peek with...
I'm not a big fan of this unnecessary aggression coming out from Mithil. You could have just taken the AK and fallen back and taken a more passive position. They have the man advantage. Why push your luck is my question. And look at that in the meantime. Impale getting the kill on Ritz but gets instantly traded out by Monster. Hunter gets the kill onto Monster. And now it's 2v3. DNM with the op. He's bombarding his way up long, trying to catch someone off guard. But no one's going to peek him. No one. They're playing this very well. Good read coming out from SemperX. Everyone's at the A-bomb site. And they're all just hiding in little cubby holes. And unfortunately for Wolves, they don't have the time, nor do they have the...
Yeah, as he goes for the bomb plant, he's just going to peek around. Instant decapitation there. Foxy is going to drop Amaterasu, and SemperX, a very, very, very well played force buy there. They had very limited amount of weaponry to work with, but with what they had, they played it to perfection.
Yeah, and finally we do see that sweet swag kill. Like that's the thing, right? When you're going to run the clock down so low, make sure you hold on to some utility and have the firepower to just burst onto a bomb site and clear out the corners. I've seen a lot of Indian teams do this. They go for this, wow, okay, block at the spawn, that's gonna tilt somebody. But no, what I'm saying is that I've seen a lot of Indian teams go for these late executes, but they lack the firepower and the basic idea as to what goes behind a late execute. What's the entire mindset of a Zeus or a Navi as a unit, how they approach these late executes is what is lacking. And now Impale's here, a lot of footsteps, and down goes Manan. Impale just finds the head of Amaterasu. They're just falling like 10 pins right now.
Yeah, it's a full eco coming in. No armor whatsoever. Unarmored T's running into CT crosshairs. Yeah, that just makes for some good highlight plays.
Yeah, I mean, that's just multi-kills for days. And here's a pause coming out. I think it is a tactical pause coming in from Wolves. They need to figure this out. They need to figure this out quickly.
Yeah, I think they are in double eco territory. Okay, they do have money, but Monster will have to run on the Tech 9. They will be able to buy up UMPs at best, if I'm not mistaken. 2 rifles probably at best.
I'd suggest that they just go with an armor pistol buy up on some players, on everybody, because then next round will be the third round loss bonus, $2,400. Everyone will be able to buy up, and they can also afford an op onto Ritz.
Yeah, and I think Ritz can still go ahead and invest into some utility as well to further allow them to try and get that bomb plant in, and that pretty much pays for itself right there. And 5-2, those SemperX, they've been looking very sharp this game.
They have indeed. 5 rounds on the CT side on Cobblestone. That too with just 7 rounds played.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. But I don't like this buy coming in from Ritz. He's bought down to 3K. He's gonna get 2,400 for the next round, which means that he's gonna have $5,400. So at the most, he'll be able to just buy up the op and armor without any helmet. And going up against the CT side with just one AK and the M4s and everything, that's a one-shot headshot potential right there. And you don't want your op to be that vulnerable, that squishy.
Yeah.
Because all these guys are just insane aimers. Starboy, Impale, Hunter, Mythil, Foxy, they're all known for their absolutely aimbot-ish aim. Like, it's just... It's like they've got an aimbot hardwired into their brain. So, I'm not a big fan of just going without head armor against aimers of that capacity, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Everyone can disagree.
And what do you make of the side of Team Wolves? So Team Wolves, they pretty much have a 6-man roster, not a standard 5, because DNM, he is a doctor at the Manipal ER, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And because of that, he does have some few other responsibilities where you do see him switching with Falcon time
and again.
Time and again. And how does that affect the team morale, the team composition as a whole?
I mean, see, here's the thing. If you're going to have... As Falcon is more like a permanent stand-in for them, so they must be practicing with him day in and day out. I'm scared about... what scares me is DNM's position in the... Oh, and Foxy's going to get caught napping, but he finds one and manages to find two. Pistols down Ritz, down the... Oh, Mythil going to spot out this connector play. He knows what's up. They're just going to get pincered now in connector. Hunter needs to be careful. Oh, missing that flick shot. Unlike him. In the meantime, Mythil does get picked up. Very, very low. And down goes Hunter. It's all down to 1-2.
But he's got it.
Impale is just too good right now. He will try and recover that off, but it's a very expensive round coming out from SemperX. But they do manage to put 6 on the board and recover the off. That's a significant investment saved. But that means they have to buy down to the very... They'll be scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of the economy this round as well. And okay, Starboy with the UMP. I don't know what you're doing necessarily, but whatever. It's still a very viable weapon in the current meta.
And SemperX there came way too close. They had the tease perfectly cornered in there, and lucky for them, the timing from Impale there works in his favor. Manages to get that 1v2 clutch at the end. Wolves will be investing into 5 sets of rifles here. SemperX, like you mentioned, Starboy with only a UMP, Hunter with that AWP that Impale managed to recover at the end of the last round. 6-2 SemperX. They pretty much have already done all the work required on the CT side. Moving forward, whatever rounds they get is just going to be an added bonus.
Yeah, more or less. But the thing is, I wouldn't let the foot off the pedal just yet. You've got Wolves on the back foot. Now drive it home. Just make sure that, there's no questions asked about why Cobblestone is your map pick, and don't let anyone challenge you on it. Just put your seal of authority on this map, is my opinion. But the buy is fairly light. They've used up a lot of utility with 40 seconds left to spare. They still have 2 smokes, 1 Molotov and a nade and a couple of flashbangs left. For a possible retake or to stop a play. It looks like the bomb will be headed to the B bomb site. And oh, be careful. And there we go. Instant decapitation coming in from Foxy there. No drop down drop.
Yeah, and immediately we see the rotate coming in from one of the players towards connector there. These guys are going to be walking into a slaughter here. There are 3 on the B-bomb side. That being said, though, Monster does get the opening frick. And Hunter is missing a couple of crucial flicks here. Gokmeister, Monster and Manan are going to have no problems punishing SemperX for this. Yeah, those were shots that you, at this level of play, you got to land them.
At any level of play. Those are easy shots those were easy flicks that Hunter just completely whiffed there. The post plants have come in, they're pretty good. Oh, Impale does spot out one. Manan is the only one with any significant HP, but Impale needs to be careful. There we go, the double peek coming in and instantly getting put down.
Yeah, HP pretty much doesn't matter as much when you do have 3 players, clean crossfire setups there, and it's going to take quite a big miracle for SemperX to have won that round. But Wolves They get their third round on the board, and that is going to be a reset coming in for SemperX here. There is money out on Hunter and quite a lot of it on Impale, but the remainder 3 players, they do not have enough to go in for a force buy here.
Yeah, they don't. They have to eco this one. They should. At the most, Impale could be dropping some pistols over for his teammates, and that should be all the investment that goes into this round from SemperX. That would be the smart play, because they'll be on a 2-round loss bonus. Second round, they'll get $1,900, which means Impale can drop an M4 over for Foxy, and everyone else will be able to buy, provided everyone else hard ecos. But oh my.
There we go. No hard eco. Talk about hard eco. Eco with the M4 Evanes and the RG right here. He's pretty much given up. But yeah, 2 players did have the money. They're going to be able to buy up M4s, while it's going to be FAMAS and probably UMPs for the remaining 2 players out there. So kits, there is a kit out on Hunter, but utility is going to be very limited as well. Wolves, yeah, they must be counting the stars. If they pretty much know what the buy is coming from SemperX, I can pretty much see a smile on the DNM's face.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Why you weren't able to hold a site with a full stack of nades and all the rifles and an op, and you think that you'll be able to do the same with a FAMAS 3 M4s and a UMP with little to no utility? Well, best of luck. I mean, if you're going to play completely on aim, go do it. I mean, it's a Hail Mary buy. It's a high risk, high reward buy.
Yeah, high risk, high reward at the end of the day. And SemperX, they have been on a really good run here in Cobblestone at 6-3. So they probably just feel it and want to give it a try regardless. And one player very aggressive here. In fact, 2 on the CTs. Impale is going to be looking through the corner. Gets 1, gets 2. That's the bomb down as well. Do they know that there's a second player here as well? And yeah, there is Ritz coming in. He does get the pick onto Impale, but he does not account for a second CT there. Amaterasu, he knows there's a CT there. Bomb is dropped as well, and there's support coming in with that Molotov. Mythilev is going to fall off to a much more passive position. He's going to come through the corner, get the better of Amaterasu, and yeah.
Now DNM's like, what the hell just happened there? Where did my team go? There's still a minute left.